Hey, good morning, everyone. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Hope everybody had a blessed Thanksgiving long weekend. I'm just getting back late last night from South Carolina. And give me just a second here. No, I want to do the
Associated with trading?
disclaimer. Okay, very important. This broadcast is for really educational. It's only for educational purposes only. We're showcasing our automated bots, and it's important to know that we're not offering any type of trading advice here today. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. There is a significant amount of risk when trading the financial markets. If you're not familiar with those risks, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. All right. With that being said, let's get ready to rumble. Today is Tuesday, December 2nd. If you're joining us today, well, that's the good news. Hallelujah. Any day above ground is a good day, is a good day. So this morning, let's take a look at the news reports. We always like to look at the Forex Factory as to not have any unpleasant surprises. Ever have one? Not fun. We want to know if there's any high impact red folder or orange folder reports coming out so we don't get stuck in a storm of volatility. That can be a double-edged sword. Let's see. Tuesday, December 2nd at 10 a.m. FOMC member Bauman is speaking. Tentatively, it looks like the RCM TIPP economic optimism. So it doesn't look like we have any news reports really to worry about during this live stream. Great job, Rao. Good morning. Rao's up 1,350. Beautiful. So what we've done here is we've allowed the bots to run. I actually enabled them this morning. I got in late last night and didn't have time to get everything set up. So I enabled them when I woke up this morning. It was probably around 7 o'clock, 7:30. And I have what we call our leaderboard. These are the bots performing the best today. Today is the key word. Today. Today. What the bots did a month ago isn't that important. Yes, we were grateful if they did well a month ago, but we need to make some money today, right? So we're going to find a vessel or a vehicle to get us to our profit goal today. My gold, which is trading on this Sim Bitcoin account, is up 690. It got into a monster long trade. It just jumped in again. Long. Gold is trading at 42.57. 42.56 an ounce. So gold is at my leaderboard. The ES30 continues to be red hot. Had some members call me asking me about which one-day pass do I think that they should trade. We do data-driven decisions. If you look back at the historical performance, the ES30 one-day pass is one of our strongest, if not the strongest, one-day pass. What is a one-day pass? That's a custom template built with one purpose and one purpose only, to pass an evaluation quickly, very aggressively. I like to compare it to throwing the Hail Mary at the end of the game, going for the end zone. This one throws the old Hail Mary, and it looks to pass the evaluation in one trade. It's very aggressive. Once you get the PA account or once you've passed the evaluation, obviously you would pivot to a more conservative strategy. But the ES30 range, that is probably our most profitable. Let me say this. It has the highest winning percentage of any of our one-day pass templates. So we have gold is doing extremely well. The NQ30 Leapfrog the NQ8U Steven, the Leapfrog drone. I like to play, I put the Leapfrog in my power play, which is also a 30 range. So I'm going to substitute that one. Let me unlock this. Let me throw in the eval. I picked up a couple of more accounts on a different prop firm for the Black Friday sale, and I'm firing up my ETP trade copier. I wanted to give the ETP a second look. So I've got a prop firm that doesn't support Ninja. Had a 90% sale, and we're going to run 3 accounts on that one as well starting tomorrow. I just need to get it into Rhythmic and get it set up. So we'll do 3 or 4 accounts up with Apex, and we'll do 3 on another one. Starting tomorrow. So the NQ30 Leapfrog, I have on my trade copier. The power play is the same. I've added that Leapfrog integration into my power play, which is very, very simple to do. The 8U on the NASDAQ, ES8U scalper. I do have that one on my leaderboard. I do like to watch that one. What has the market done in the overnight session? Good question. Here's midnight. We had a big move up through the Asian session, London Open. Big leg up. You can see our 15 is sloped almost straight up. And our 50 is green and also sloping up. So we're looking for longs. On our 20 Unorenko, same story. Big leg up during the London session. Straight up. So it's 9:29. We've got our leaderboard. We've got our trade copier. This is going to be my 8U. My ES8U. My power play. And this one is on the Mack truck. Okay, there's the open. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what we can do today. The market doesn't like those gaps. It's filling in that gap from the overnight, from pre-market. Big volume on the micro NASDAQ, 8,000 contracts a minute. Took a beautiful trip to South Carolina. Nice move. Ooh, nice setup down. Let's see what happens on our 20U. Let's see if it breaks through the 50 here. We like to let the market settle down. It's 9:30, 9:31. Price came right back to support, meaning the 50. Let's see if it continues up into the trend. This could be a nice time to jump into our ES8U. Let's see if we can get a pullback on the 8 Unorenko. You're already in short, Rao? Okay, here we go with that pop up. I'm watching this ES8U. It's a signal C entry. We need this line to go through our midline. This oscillator right above my Laguerre, that exponential oscillator, let's see if we get the break of resistance. I'm going to sit tight. I want to wait for this break of resistance. I think that ES8U is going to pop in long. Let's take a power play long with the break. Bounce right off of resistance. It's going to retest it. Software does a really nice job of defining risk. You see these red lines are areas of resistance. We've got a lot of sellers sitting right there at those price points. Let's see if we can break through this time. We're going to retest it. Come on, break on through. Go ahead up. Okay, looking for a long. We got the break. Looking for a long on the NASDAQ. Okay, we're in. Nice, Rao. Great job. All right, come on up. Come on up. All right, no risk on the trade. Now we're trying to get in our leapfrog. Okay, we're in our leapfrog. Let's see if we can get one to run for us. Come on up. Keep leapfrogging. Come on up. Don't stop now. Keep pushing up. One more leapfrog. Nice. Got ourselves a runner here. That leapfrog, you see both my stop and my profit target jumping, and we got a one and done. Very quick and easy work of it. On the power play to the upside, we got the break of resistance, and boom, we were off to the races. Picked up a quick 1,200 across 4 accounts, piggybacking the power play. And that's our profit goal. We look to make between 250 and 500. The NQ30 leapfrog was on my leaderboard. And I always love to see that because I know my power play is basically the same thing. I've put the leapfrog in my power play. Tomorrow, for our new members, we're going to do an onboarding, and I'm going to show you how to use put the leapfrog in your power play. Answer all questions, best practices. We're going to go over the basics tomorrow at 12 noon. Thanks, Ralph. I'm looking forward to trying the updated ETP trade copier. That's the platformless. NQ30 is on a tear this morning. That leapfrog is really a real game changer. You could see really how it originated was the old saying. You know, the name Dick comes from Richard. And the old saying is don't be a dick over a tick, right? Don't be a dick over a tick. That means if your price is just a few ticks from your profit target, and I'm not saying it to be vulgar, you don't want your stop. You don't want to have 100 ticks of risk and you're 1 tick away from your profit target, right? Doesn't make sense. You don't want to risk more than you have the potential to make. So once we get within 10 or 20 or 25 ticks in this case of our profit target, our stop jumps up, locks in a really nice leg of profit, and then as the trade matures, your stop and your profit target are going to leapfrog. They're going to jump up. And the reason why it's such a great tool to have is what kills us is our risk to reward ratio. When our losers are bigger than our winners, we're in trouble. We need to have an outrageous, unsustainable win rate. That leapfrog, I think I was risking $100 on that trade, and I made $300 times 4 accounts. Three to 1 risk to reward. So had I taken 3 losers, that 1 winner would have erased them. This is our leaderboard here. Does this mean that all of my bots are winning? No. Okay, at the bottom are the bots that are losing. I have bots that are losing. I'm not showing the top to try to mislead you to think every one of our bots wins. It doesn't. We have losing bots. Our methodology here is to piggyback the ones that are performing the best. We have a beautiful tool called the Trade Analyst. The Trading Analyst allows us to upload historical trade performance, and this Trading Analyst will provide us with which bots are performing the best, the most profitable bots. It'll tell you which trigger is the best trigger. It'll tell you what time of the day is the best time of day to trade it. Whatever you ask it regarding that data, that's the strength of AI, of ChatGPT, really. It can look at a tremendous amount of data and give you an answer be able to analyze it very quickly. Let's get the iBots in the game. My lag is doing fantastic today. Thank God. Last week was, man, the week before Thanksgiving. Let's see what happens with the iBots. Let's throw them in the game. I tell you, I love that ES8U today. Let's see what it's doing. I thought I saw it was in a trade. Yeah, it is in a trade. AI ES8U scalper leapfrog. Scalper leapfrog. Excuse me. Here it is. I was very close to going with this one. Okay, the iBots are in. This 150 range RJ is a really nice strategy on the NASDAQ. That 150 range is a really big bar. It won't get caught up in the whipsaw. We need another break of resistance. Let's take another leg up. Push on through. Came back. Took a loser on that one. That's how fast things can change. We do practice capital preservation. Once we reach our profit target, we turn our copier off, and we do a rinse and repeat tomorrow. Listen, this at the end of this year, Grau. I'm going to pivot. I'm going to go to a different prop firm, I believe. Well, I'm going to keep. I'm going to stay with Apex and add a few new ones for the new year. Trying to get in the profit window here. Hope everybody had a really nice holiday weekend. Coming up right behind me is going to be professional options trader David Wise. I had the good fortune of meeting up with David yesterday in South Carolina. Him and his beautiful wife, wonderful wife, Ruth. They took my kids to feed the turtles out by his lake. He has a lake out back. But let me tell you something about David. He is he is something else. What a beautiful workstation he has for trading. 4 or 5 monitors. Full-time trader. He doesn't do it for the money, he told me. He said that he's set for life. Not only him, but his daughter as well. He's made a fortune trading. He doesn't do it for the money anymore. He said he does it because he loves it. He loves the charts. He loves reading the charts. He loves helping people. He's completely debt-free, set for life. That's when I decided I want to be like Dave. Completely debt-free and set for life. No, he's just a stand-up guy, a great guy. Let me see if I can send myself a picture. So tomorrow, if you just joined us during the weekend, I want to welcome you. We meet here every morning at 9:15. I just wanted to mention, if you use your full name on YouTube, I closed the chat today because we have a cyber stalker. He goes as far as to Googling your name and finding your email address so he can send you a bunch of garbage. It's a sick, twisted individual. On the internet, you find all types of these weirdos. So I wanted to give you the heads up. I'm going to open up the chat and deal with it. I just want you to know, if you use your name in your username, I would change it to something that he just can't find you. Don't use your full name in your YouTube chat, or you're going to get a lot of spam and unwanted emails. It's the previous owner of the company. Obviously, he has some mental illness, and he's stalking our members. So if you don't want that person sending you a bunch of spam, put your name as something that he just can't look up and find your personal information. I'm embarrassed for him, really. We have him in a court case with him. We're trying to get the judge to do a restraining order on him. But that's all the attention I want to give him because he's not worth our time. I just want to give you a heads up. Okay, we're getting a nice pullback now for the ES on the 8U. This is what we wait for on this ES 8U. We look for a pullback and a continuation into the trend. Let's see how that plays out. Need it to retrace just a little bit further. Now the power play, one of the conditions of the power play, it's looking at the NASDAQ 20U. In order for this power play to jump in short, I would need my 20 Unirenko price to be below the 50. Price has to break below the 50 for my 30 range to go short. So we're looking for a multi-time frame alignment of trend. Here we go. Watch this ES8U. Jump in long. It's going to come right up over that blue line, the midline, and pop in long. Unless it continues to the downside, of course. Oh, here's the 8U. David Kushner. David is our prop trader. He trades on a discretionary basis. David Kushner is my associate here at Right Line Trading. And he told me he'd had a great trade on the MNQ at 936. I'm wondering if he got the same entry as we did. I have to go back. I think it is. He got the same entry that we took. Let me let him know. You can see my leapfrog and power play are just plastered all over my leaderboard. People always ask, how do I decide? Oh, speaking of that, I got some exciting news. Man, do I have some exciting news. We've been talking about it for a while, and guess what? It's coming to fruition. We're going to have it very shortly. In fact, starting tomorrow on YouTube, I'm going to be showing it. What it is, it's an update for the automated bots. It's called the Best NQ bot and the Best ES bot. Two more bots, the Best NQ and the Best ES. What it's going to do, it's going to do a 2-trade look back of our most profitable bot, and it's going to automatically pick for you the bot that's kind of found the ebb and flow, that's performing the best on our leaderboard. And that Best NQ, for example, would have piggybacked this leapfrog and taken trades because it was the number one bot, and it would have done really well. It's been winning almost every day in our testing. So the Best NQ will automatically, a very short look back, 2 trades, piggyback the most profitable bot on the NASDAQ. It's called the NQ Best. Out of all of the strategies we have enabled, it's going to pick the one that's doing the best over the last 2 trades. And it's going to piggyback that bot. So in my copier, what I can do is I can make my leader account the Best NQ. And on another tab, make it the Best ES. And what it'll do is only trade the bot that's performing the best on the NASDAQ and the E-mini automatically. Sergio just got it working perfectly. We're really excited about this one. Kushner got the exact same trade. His was an $850 trade on the MNQ at 9:36 this morning. Let's see this iBot 16U. iBot NQ16U. Here we go. This is a 2-contract strategy, I see. Now you could trade these bots on the minis or the micros. Wow, what a trade. That thing took off. RJ, the 150 range RJ hung around, and now it's in the green. It took some heat. So if you just came aboard, what we want to do, I know I have a full calendar today. I'm going to be meeting with a lot of you. What we want to do is once we get it set up, we're going to run them all in SIM. Every single one of the bots comes out of the box with their own separate SIM account. And we need to let the AI model take about 10 trades. Once it takes about 10 trades, it will start to self-optimize. Here we go. We just popped into that ES8U. Let's see if this E-mini trade has enough room. So we let them run in sim. After they've taken about 10 trades, they optimized their own inputs. They dynamically change their trading hours, the trigger, the position of your stop and profit targets, and they self-optimize. So we're going to get you set up. We're going to run it. We're going to meet again. We're going to go over the results, answer your questions. And on Wednesday at 12 noon, we're going to do a live training. Oh, oh no, we're still in the trade on the ES. If you look at the leaderboard, what does it tell us? It tells us that there's no E-mini bots. With exception to the one-day pass, every other bot. Oh, here's one way down here. There's a few now just coming up that are currently in a long trade. So the E-mini just now woke up. But the top 10 on my leaderboard are all, with exception to the one-day pass, are all NASDAQ. We have also a gold bot. I love that 8U today, that 8U scalper. Now this scalper bot, what it does, if it matures towards my profit target, you're going to see the trade management of it. It's really nice. The stop will immediately come up and lock in some profits, and then it'll start leapfrogging. You could always take profits on the trade whenever you want. We really classify these as semi-automated strategies or fully automated. You can use it either way. Our stop and profit targets are projected on the chart. These can be moved at your discretion, or you can leave it completely alone, and it is fully automated. It will manage the trades for you. Of course, they execute the trades as well. We're trading right into upside resistance. I see the ES bouncing right now. I was hoping it broke through that resistance. Had a number of good choices, a number of options to piggyback. The sniper, the 20U, historically are very strong bots of ours as well. The NQ on the 20 Unorenko, the iBot on the 16. Very good bots. Take a quick look at the stock market. Oh, wow. Holy moly. Up nicely. Beautiful. Gold. Gold is in. Let's take a look at that gold trade. In short, now these bots can do well whether the market goes up or down. Ah, shoot. Give me just a moment. So tomorrow we're going to start up with three more prop accounts. Try a different prop firm with that ETP trade copier. The Dukester. Have you given Lucid a try? The one that I chose, the one that I went with was the Prop Shop. I give them a try. They were 90% off. What a deal! They don't run on Ninja, but with my ETP, and I heard from Charles that the ETP had an update that was fixed any issues that they were having with their copier, but that remains to be seen. We're gonna give it a shot. But I've heard great things about Lucid as well. I got both kids home, both of my girls. You know, it was cold. We went to South Carolina and we were shocked how cold it was. Oh my God. We went to Myrtle Beach and Charleston, and we thought we were going to be in for, a great time at the beach. Luckily, they had an indoor swimming pool, but my little one got a terrible cough, horrible cough. We were lugging 2 sleeping kids and our carry-on bags across the airport last night at 10:30 at night. And I'll tell you, it seems like these terminals, they make them longer and longer every year. Let's see which one I've MNQ retirement plan. The power play. Let's take a look at the power play bot. So what we do is, because each one of the bots and drones come in their own separate SIM account, if we want to see the trade on our chart, in our chart trader, we have to match the account with the same one that's running in the strategy. So if I see I'm in an open position on the power play bot, on my positions tab, or this one, this SIM Bitcoin, I know is my gold. So if I put this instrument on this chart on gold and I match the account, I'll see that trade on my chart. Okay, so the instrument is at the top left, and the account in my chart trader has to match with what's running in my strategy in order to see the P&L, to see my stop and profit targets. Now this is our 30 range leapfrog on gold. This one's up 1200. It was at the leaderboard when I first started this morning. Gold is not the most consistent bot we have, but there's days that it does extremely well. So having it in our toolbox can be very valuable. It's about to leapfrog. There it goes. Now we're in this monster on gold. You can see it's already up $700-800 on this move. And with this leapfrog, it has the potential to really hit a home run. Jumped right back in short. Oh yeah, I saw that, Tony. The Lucid Flex. It's showing delayed data. Huh. And that's the connection that you're using, that you've established? Is the connection with Lucid? If I would check Lucid's website regarding delayed data with their connection, if that's the connection that you've established. Gotcha. If you're getting delayed data, it makes me think, did you do those, pre-steps with Rhythmic Trader Pro? You have to agree to the terms and conditions and the user's agreement and the non-professional. But it's definitely an issue with, with your Rhythmic, with Lucid. Here we go, leapfrogging again on gold. Look at this. Oh, gotcha. Okay, then what it is with Tradeovate, you also have to agree to something on Tradeovate's website. You log into Tradeovate's website, Tony, and there's an area there that you also have two agreements to agree to. And if you don't, you're going to have delayed data. Let's see if gold catches another leg down. I believe there are two, Tony. I'm not 100%, but I would definitely put in a support ticket to Lucid and let them know you're getting your delayed data. If I remember correctly, the two things that you agree to are in Tradeovate's website. Uh, well, listen, I want to thank everybody for joining me today. If you would, on your way out, if you would like my video here on YouTube at 11 or 11:30, David Wise is going to be following me. On the way out the door here today, I'm going to end this live stream now. But if you would, please like my video. It ensures, I like to call it job security. It ensures I'll have a job. Please, if you would, like my video on the way out. We're going to, God willing, we're going to be back tomorrow and do it again at 9:15. We have a big training onboarding session for new members tomorrow live. We're going to open up the Q&A and get everybody up to speed. I want to welcome all our new members aboard and look forward to working together with you. Have a blessed rest of your day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. So long. Remember on the chat, if your name comes up on YouTube as your full name, just change it to some trader name or something. You could do it by creating a new Gmail address. We've got this nuisance, and I'd like to open up the chat. I also keep an eye on my Discord chat. If you're a new member, if you're in Discord and you want to send a message during the live stream, I'm also watching the messaging in there as well. All right. See you tomorrow, Rao. Have a blessed day, my friend. So long, everybody.